Hey guys, it's Jolene. Welcome back to the Home Stitchery Decor YouTube channel. So, I'm going to address the elephant in the room. If you've been here for a while, you know I never have one of these. Wah, wah. So, what's happened here? On December, I believe it was the 7th, which was a Saturday, I had some terrible stuff going on with my eye. It all went black on the top, and on the bottom half, it was all blurry. And I was working at a Christmas market, so I very quickly decided I needed to start Googling what the heck was happening with my eyeball. And everything that I Googled turns out was telling me, go to the hospital, you have a detached retina. So for me, that's not a huge surprise. I actually had a very terrible injury to this eye. I want to say like in 2008. I had a workplace injury. I used to drive a vac truck, if you can believe that. And a piece of concrete flew up and hit me in the eyeball. And I had a big hole in my eye, so they had to do some repairs to it then. And I know a bunch of you are going to say, oh, you know, you should have been wearing glasses, all that kind of stuff. Yes, I was wearing glasses. It was just like a combination of doing a septic tank with a hose that was on a hill. And when the hose got to the bottom of the septic tank, it bucked some air. And I had a high pressure fitting on the end of my garden hose. And it clipped a piece of the tank just as my glasses got knocked off from the hose bucking. And the concrete went through my eye. So I was very lucky they were able to save my eye at that time. And I did not work very long after that driving the vac truck, just because it was too dangerous for me. And I didn't feel very comfortable doing it after that. And I had done it for, I don't know, 2 or 3 years, I think. But anyway, it was a family business. My brother-in-law owned the company, and I used to work for him, and it was a great deal for me at the time. But that happened, and you know, we went our separate ways. And yeah. So, anyways, the eye has had a whole bunch of problems over the years that it has needed attention, and of course, I'm watched pretty closely because of the previous injury that I've had to the eye. So I very quickly went to the hospital. Like I finished the day at the Christmas market, called my husband and said, hey, you know, I need to go to the hospital. So we're in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. And if you're in Calgary or area, you should just go to the Rocky View General Hospital. I had to wait in the ER. I was there till about midnight before I got seen. And then once they saw me, of course, they said, okay, yeah, it's a detached retina. And I needed to come back the next morning with my bags packed for surgery, and I had to come to the eye clinic in the same hospital. So I went back the very next morning. My husband dropped me off that morning, and I was all packed for surgery. So then what happened with my markets was my husband actually had to go work my markets, which was comical because if you've ever seen him, he's a great big guy. He doesn't do anything crafty, and to go work my sewing booth at the Saskatoon Farm Christmas Market was actually quite a stretch for him, but he did really, really well. He actually sold more than I did the previous Sunday, so week over week, he sold more than I did by about $25, but he still sold more than I did. Okay, so back to my eye. What happened basically was, once I got into the eye clinic that morning, I had to wait for a surgeon to come and see me. And I got seen probably around, I think it was like 9:45 in the morning. So I was there at 7:30 in the morning. You know, they do a whole bunch of drops. They check your eye pressure, all that kind of thing. You go through a few different levels of people. And then I got bumped up to see the surgeon. And once he saw me, he was in a surgery when I got, you know, there. And so I had to wait for him for a little bit. And I had all these drops in my eyes, and they dilate the eye and they freeze the eye and all kinds of things so he can have a peek. And he did have a look at me. His name was Dr. Savage. He was very thorough. And he said, hey, listen, lady, you need to go lay down upstairs. We're going to admit you. And you have a detached retina. So that was on the Sunday. And on the Sunday, they told me, yes, you're going to need surgery, but they didn't promise me that it was actually going to happen on Sunday. So I had basically got admitted, and I just had to wait and see what they could do with their schedule. So it's emergency surgery. If somebody's more important than you, you're going to wait. But they do really want you, that's my dog barking, they do really want you admitted and available for surgery at any moment that they can do it, just in case somebody else gets bumped. And so I kind of hung out there for the day, and I had my bag packed and everything, so I was okay. And as it turns out, on that Sunday, I didn't actually get my surgery. So they were just way too busy to fit me into the schedule. So they have like a day surgery unit there. It's actually quite comfortable at the Rocky View. And I had my own bed and, basically everything I needed with me. The only thing I did forget to take was chapstick. So if you ever go for surgery for that, make sure you take your chapstick with you. And the next morning, which was, okay, so that was Sunday. I didn't get my surgery. Monday morning. So Monday, December 9th, I got, up and ready for the day, brushed my teeth, washed my face, did a little walk around, just like in the ward. So the nurses could keep an eye on me. And I did some stretches, and I made sure that I had my IV in, so I could stay hydrated, because if you're ever having surgery, you want to stay hydrated because you'll just feel better overall. And speaking from experience, this was my 11th surgery, which I know seems ridiculous, but it's true. The 11th time in my life I've been put under for a major surgery. Okay, so I had my surgery, and when I got out of my surgery, my husband was there with me on the Monday. Basically, they came and told me, "Hey, lady, you're next," which is what I thought was going to happen. As soon as they had a minute to fit me in, they were going to fit me in. So I left for surgery at 2:30 in the afternoon, and I got back to recovery probably around 6 o'clock. The surgery took a little while longer, and I am notorious for sleeping. I don't like to wake up after surgery, so I pre-warn them, because that's not fair, right? They start freaking out and stuff. Why won't this girl wake up? But after 11 surgeries, I just know my body, and I know that I take forever to wake up. So I, did the recovery thing and then got sent back to my room. My husband was there waiting for me, and they gave me the bad news that, yes, they repaired the retina, but I was going to have to lay in the face down position because they put a gas bubble into my eye, and I needed to basically lay with my face down, facing completely down, until they told me otherwise. So the very next morning after surgery, you go for your follow-up with the surgeon at his office, not at the hospital, but at his actual office. And again, he reiterated that I needed to be in the face down position, so I needed to be laying face down. And they had given me some pamphlets for some medical equipment that we could rent to bring into our home, which included something that resembled a massage chair, this platform for my bed, which I actually didn't find that helpful because I'm quite chesty, and it's meant to raise your chest up and drop your head down. So that did not work out so good for me. And then something else that I could use to sit at my kitchen table to also keep my face down. And they gave me a mirror so I could put the mirror on the floor and reflect it back up and watch television. Now, I have never been a television person. I just don't watch a lot of television. I think that roots from my childhood when we only had 3 channels and there was nothing worth watching. So I couldn't be bothered watching television. And honestly, my face hurt so bad. I had a horrible cold at the same time. And I was exhausted from that. And then I had been intubated, so my throat was sore, etc. I literally just wanted to lay face down. And the most comfortable place for me to do that was actually on our sofa. Just the way the cushions were with my body type. And I had a neck pillow that you would use for traveling. That I used to sleep on, and I actually snagged the bag of saline. After my surgery, they give you a bag of saline, and then you can lay your head on one side or the other of the saline, and it kind of gives way to you, and it's nice and cool. So I had this bag of saline. So between the half circle thing that you would use for traveling and the saline on top, I was actually quite comfortable that way. But I was face down for 7 days before I had another follow-up with the surgeon who looked at the repair, and it ended up, it was on the bottom inside of my eye. And at that time, he told me I needed to lay face down for a few more days, which I was, it's upsetting because you feel like you're being suffocated, for one thing. But getting the eye back is more important. So I did it. Okay, so then the follow-up, also with me, it happened to be that I needed more drops because my eye pressure had gone through the roof. So I'm actually on 5 different prescriptions now for the Detached Retina. And today is Friday, January 3rd. So on Monday, it will be 4 weeks since my surgery. I'm still not allowed to bob my head around a lot. I don't find sitting back very comfortable. So like resting on my couch is not helping me right now. I do find leaning forward with my head down is pretty helpful. So I'm trying to get some work done, just minimal work. I mean, not anything too crazy. But that is what is going on with my eye. That is what happened to my eye. So in these next videos, you will see me with my eye patch on. But as 2025 progresses for Home Stitchery Decor, I want to do more with my YouTube channel. I wanted to do it last year. Things kind of sucked last year all around in our house. My husband had colon cancer, so we had to get him through those surgeries. He has a bag on him now, and right now he has a bag on him. And then just a few weeks from now, he's going to have his reversal surgery to take the bag off. They've removed the cancer, and they're going to put him back together. So hopefully we can get him figured out. And I'm hoping that I will be well enough to look after him when he goes through his next surgery. So there's some changes that I wanted to make to this channel anyway, and share more details, encourage more people to have their own home-based businesses. And I know some of you follow along just because you like me, which is great. So thanks for being here. And that's what happened to my eye. So we'll see you in the next video. Bye now.